I really don't like if I'm getting public transport, oh shade, perfect. If I'm getting public transport, I want it to take me like basically 5 minutes max away from where I'm going. And this one was a half an hour journey, but it was like 27 minutes walking or something. Oh no, it was like 35 minutes. So it was like an 8-minute bus ride and then half an hour walking. And then this is like an hour walk. So I was like, I'll just walk. And I'm walking and it's just like incredibly beautiful. And I feel like I've started off my adventure. Like, what? Please. Beautiful. Hi, sunshine. You like my backpack? I like my backpack too. Where are ya? Hello. Hello. Squishies. Hello, kitty. Hi. Oh, rub on my backpack. Hmm? Rub on my backpack. You're so sweet. You're just a little baby. Do you like living here? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Hmm? Hmm? You're so cute. You're so beautiful. Hmm? We're in the road. We are in the road. But I don't mind. You're so precious. Oh, you want my fingies? You want my fingies? Shake, shake, shake. Oh, stretch. Okay. I gotta go now, little duckling. Yeah, say goodbye to my bag. Sweetums. Sweet sweetums. Oh. Oh, he's so cute. Are you coming with me? Come on then. Hello, I'm in my little mountain wooden. I was just talking to my friend Ellen, who was doing this exact trip in this exact hostel a week ago because she finished her programs a week before me. I've not had this silence in so long. Yeah, I just charged my phone. I'm charging my phone right now and was booking my ticket to the lake tomorrow. Although I could only find bus tickets to there. I couldn't get a return, so I'm a bit like, do we just stay there forever? Who knows? I thought I'd go for a little amble. It's so weird going from da 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 to being in the mountains and just being like, silence. So I think I need to definitely get some snacks and stuff for the hike tomorrow because I plan to be gone all day. And I'm really into Pepsi no sugar, no caffeine, because I'm a sensitive girly. So I think I might get one of those, or Coke equivalent, for my travels, and little pastry, something to eat for dinner. I'm debating walking back into Zakopane. Kind of confused because it's very sprawly around a lot of nature. So I could just go the way I came, although I will be doing that route tomorrow to get to the bus because it's in the actual town centre. Maybe I think I will dawdle over to the town centre because why not? The only thing is though, is if I walk there, it's an hour walk there and then an hour walk back. But also, what else am I gonna do? So I should just do it. That's the update. Should do a room tour. It's gorgeous wood, lava slope. The bathroom's in there. Haven't been in there yet. Apparently has a sensor light, but I'll show you. And then some cupboards. So spacious. So wooden. So cozy. I can imagine this place in winter being very, very cute and very, very cozy. Also, my friend Ellen, who I mentioned was here last week, found this lookout spot above this place somewhere. So I might go try to find that because it looked really gorgeous. Guys, I've been so tired. This whole time, just whenever I've been sleeping, I've not been able to, long sentences apparently, go back to sleep or have a proper rest. So I'm so ready for this. I'm gonna edge towards this end so I don't have a big crack. Then I can sprawl. I've made it one bed because it's just me. I'm so sleepy. I have to get up. Well, I've set my alarm for 6:30 tomorrow, and then ideally I've packed everything tonight, so I just pick up bag, put on clothes, and walk into town. It's gonna take me an hour, and then get the bus and be hiking. So right now the plan is prep this so when I crash later, I can just crash. Oh, it's so thick and cozy. Go out now, get some food. There's a church around the corner which looks super interesting, so I think go there. And then also try find the spot that Ellen was at, and then come back and sleep, and then that'd be today. I'm actually so glad I walked the route I did to this hostel because it kind of feels like I had a little hike already, because whenever I'm somewhere I'm like, I don't want to waste a second. So yeah, I'm gonna pee and then we can go. Little bed is good. Yeah, I'm horribly backlit. You can also see these dust midges. On my way to the bus station in Krakow. On my way to the bus station in Krakow, I picked up these two pastries. One was just your regular pizza, and this was this toffee pastry, which is kind of dry. I was thinking about putting it in the microwave. I also was like, maybe I'll just pick around and eat the toffee bit, but I've never tried anything like this. I think freshly baked, this would change lives, save lives. It would do crazy things. But the bread itself is kind of almost tastes like a biscuit. I actually think I should probably stop eating this and get proper food. I've just exploded my bag because I want to take my backpack with me tomorrow, collecting a little pile of things I'm gonna take. Journal, pens, Kindle, everything you need for a day in the mountains. Haven't packed sun cream yet. Okay, we're gonna do the toiletries part. I'm gonna burn, but you know, I have my journal. I'm so excited. I can imagine this place like popping off when it's snowing, like all the skiers just hanging out here. But it's kind of, I'm kind of surprised, like it's August. There's no one really staying here to be in the mountains, but when I tell you I got a little bit carried away in the supermarket, I just spent 70 zloty on my hiking snacks. I've not been in my bathroom and it turns on by sensor. Okay, never mind. Turns on by switch. I was about to be hella freaked out because I do recall turning it on. Oh, maybe you turn it on and then the sensor. Because when I first turned it on, it didn't turn on. We can sleep tonight. But anyways, I just saw things in the supermarket and I was like, yeah, it makes sense. So my bag's gonna be crazy. Cheetos, yes. One of my favorite lines from a Nicki Minaj song, of which there are many, is Doritos, beep, mad they nachos. Then I have a Pepsi Zero Sugar Lemon. Lemon's kind of crazy, but I was feeling kind of crazy. And I got some double crunch peanuts, aka coated peanuts. Tom Yum noodles. These low-key are for if I just come home and I'm really hungry, because I'm not about to have a kettle on the mountain. And I got some Haribo berry gummies. That was honestly quite hard. I knew I'd want little sweeties, but I don't normally eat sweets like this anymore because I just find them like too much, to be honest. But when I'm hiking, it's like And then one of my favorite things about Poland, pretzel sticks. Classic pretzel sticks. And then got an oshi, I don't know if I'm saying it right, with Queen Iga on it. So many of the kiddos on the program were like, do you know who Iga is? And I was like, of course, Wimbledon Queen. 2 protein bars, salted caramel and chocolate. 3 of these. These are my favorite things. Natasha was first eating it and I literally thought she was eating baby food, but no, it's pureed fruit or something. And it's really quite a thing. I did kind of get confused because I thought they were all banana. And I was like, they can't all be banana. So I don't know what that means. Maybe that's just the brand. You tell me. Strawberry. I kind of deduced by the mango and the pictures, and cherry, I'm assuming. And then I also got 2 apples to complement the apple I got from our boat hostel. So now I have 3 apples. Is this overkill? I don't know, but it is very much so snacks. Like, that's kind of my vibe. I was gonna get some bread, but it's like so late in the day that the only bread that's left is rock solid bread. But for my dinner now, I got a veggie falafel box from a kebab store. I was gonna go to this traditional Polish restaurant or this kebab store, and by deduction we went to the kebab store. Stop, that is full. I just don't have the energy to interact with human life. Even this pointing was hard. But she was really nice. I mean, I was thinking about it on my way back. I could say countless interactions, and maybe I will as I'm editing everything, of just how lovely people have been, like, in Poland, and like helpful. I don't really know any Polish, but dzień dobry and dziękuję and nie wiem, because the kids, whenever they'd be like, I don't know, I'd be like, what's I don't know in Polish? And then when they started speaking Polish to each other, I'd be like, nie wiem, I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. So that was a little bit funny. Yeah, but the language itself was like unlike anyone I've ever been around. I learned Zulu and Afrikaans when I was living in South Africa, and then for GCSE I did Spanish, French, German. So yeah, it's really interesting to hear the different sounds. Also, one of the Polish program coordinators told me my nickname would be Kasia in Polish, and my name wouldn't exist outside of nickname form. He told me the full name version, but I can't remember. But my name is actually just Kate. Like, it's not short for anything. I am just Kate. But yeah, I'm gonna go try find this lookout place while the sun sets, and then come home and shower. So yeah. Tonight. Wait, I'm literally sitting in the spot where Ellen was. I found it! So crazy. And also there's little horsies right there. This is crazy. Like, what do you mean I'm just here? What do you mean I'm just here? Please, someone explain this to me. Crazy beautiful. I just can't. I'm struggling to fathom. I've been like on the brink of crying out of just disbelief all day. And the only thing holding me back is the fact that I'm wearing contact lenses, but this is unbelievable. So unbelievable. Like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, good morning. We're kind of on the home stretch / I have 40 minutes to get to the bus station, and I think I can do it. It was a rude awakening this morning, we shall say, in that I didn't really sleep at all, and I was lying there like, my alarm's gonna go off. And I just, for some reason, cannot figure out the local bus system. So again, I'm walking an hour to the bus station that's going to take me up into the mountains, which is kind of why I was a bit like cooking at first. No real time to chat. Bag just like stuffed with things. But yeah, now I have hope we're gonna make the bus, but we'll see. That's the update. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I was kind of scared because there was like a pack of dogs with their sheep barking, like not in a friendly way, because obviously they're working dogs, and I was a bit like, I don't really want to die today. So yeah, I survived that. I realized I was walking quite close to the fence lines, and then I just like kind of was able to back off a bit, and then they chilled out, and I was like, okay, good. smart response, because it was just like a pretty small line fence. And I don't know, when I was with Elizabeth in New Zealand with her 14 Labradors, she taught me quite a bit about animal behaviour, in that when you get a certain number of animals, they're no longer able to individuate in the same way as if you just had like a pet, for example, and they kind of become a bit of a herd or a pack, which is why she had so many dog fights in her group. Even though like individually her dogs were little angel babies, they just kind of revert, I don't know, because maybe it's just their true nature, I don't know. It's too early to get into the politics of dog domestication and the history of evolving human relationships with the natural world, so we're just gonna leave it like that. But off we go. We're in the mountains. I also am doing a fun little sock tuck situation because I just saw someone watching from the balcony. I'm embarrassed. I just saw the tick warning. I'm just waffling, but anyways, I look like I'm going on a magic carpet ride, and it's kind of a look serving, but I did bring other shorts to change into. Again, it was just a stuff and roll and check I had my keys 4 times type situation. Guys, I made it. I found this little alcove. Just me. Oh, technical difficulty. Just me. And I'm about to put my jumper on and have a little nap. Stuff of dreams, surely. You can see my alcove. Dangerously close to the lake, but that's how I like to live. I seem to have summoned these ducks with my peanuts. The others have moved on, but this one knows I possess some snacks, but sorry ducky, can't give you anything. Meep meep. I love ducks. That's crazy, they're just here. Bye bye duck. Wait, literally none of that was recording. I just said I'm walking back. I've got like 45-50 minutes ahead of me. I did walk a little bit into the town, but I'm cream cracker knackered. I got a blueberry ice cream covered in white chocolate. What? Please. And right now I'm listening to Dijon's new album, which I didn't know was released until Ellen told me a couple weeks ago. So yeah, it's very sexy album. I'm like, wow, I love. Same and different vibe to previous releases, which is what I love. Anyways, this is me walking. Woo! I'm warm. Stop. Got my whimsy frolicking. Yay. Tiny sheep. Legend has it I'm still walking home, but I can see the part of the town I'm staying at. You see the church and like that yellow building over there. What is keeping me going? Some tom yum flavoured instant noodles waiting for me, and a shower and the chance to wash my hands. Amazing things to come. But it's been so fun. I've had such a fun walk. So beautiful. Red room, red room. We made it. Effect beverages. Good morning. Please, what is this? What is this morning lighting? I think, hold up. Okay, good morning, ducklings. We've made it to the light. It's supposed to be 30 degrees today. Drama. It is currently 7 a.m. and I just can't sleep. I don't know what it is. I just feel so overstimulated, I guess, but I need to pack up my ginormous mess of a room with like literal piles of stuff everywhere. Everywhere. Bathroom. I don't know if you can even see that, but everywhere, and then head to the bus stop because my flight's tonight. I feel so weird. I feel like for the past few days I've been just kind of in, I don't know how to explain it, limbo but in motion, or some sort of liminal space, but I don't know. I loved being so in the moment. That's what I loved about the 2 weeks. It's like, sure, there were parts of it I did not enjoy. I loved not being on my phone, having something to do and having something to show up for. And I just feel like, I don't want to go back and just be like, okay. Sorry. I slept from 9 p.m. until 2 a.m. good sleep. And then since then, not good sleep, like just broken sleep. And I don't know why I can't sleep. Wow, should I say sleep one more time? But anyways, I could feel it even when I came back from the hike yesterday. It was like I naturally just went on my phone. And that's kind of the different thing about having community and stuff and like things to do. And I know I'm about to go to university and I really want to be super intentional with my time. And I think for a lot of reasons, a million reasons, I'm so glad I came here to Poland. But one of the biggest ones is I just feel how much better I am in my head and my heart and whatever when I'm around people and when I'm busy and when I have things to do. Before, I kind of was in this limbo state of, I don't know, you can see some of my vlogs, some of my stuff to edit, of like just hanging out with myself and being, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? As if it was the most like life or death situation, or like really trying to plan my days or do something or prove something. And now I'm just like, bruh, there's like literally nothing to prove. Like I want to enjoy and value my life, and I want to be busy, and I want to be out in the world. I want to explore more. I want to integrate all this joyous motion and noise in my life, you know, actually do my hobbies. There's a little hair attached to my necklace. Do my hobbies and see things and like stop making excuses. I was like queen of making excuses, like, oh, it's gonna be so difficult, it's gonna be blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, sure, some things might be logistically challenging, but it's not that difficult. I mean, if I can come to the Tatra Mountains and walk 4k across a field to my hostel, I think I might be able to go to the west coast of Scotland from Scotland. I don't know, it's just stuff like that. But overall, this trip has really changed me in really special ways. I feel so much more confident, empowered, and the people I connect with are out there because I connected with so many amazing people this past couple of weeks. And of course, it's sad to, you know, not have them with me day to day, but at the same time, like, I know we'll have our own adventures in future and that there are so many more people to meet. And I don't mean that in a like replace way, I mean that in a like additive way of my heart and excitement and joy is just growing the more I connect with the things that matter to me and the things that make me feel happy. And so that's my long-winded spiel. I just basically realized the past few months in Scotland, I think I had a necessary time out, but then I maybe took it too far and I just kind of ended up staying quite stationary. And what I'd really love to do is go outside more. What I'm gonna do one of the days I get back is just go to the Pentlands. Like, I just don't want to slip back into the old routine of just letting things like pass, or like seeing how much you can feasibly do in a day has really altered my consciousness. And I needed that because now I'm like so excited to go to St. Andrews and like join the clubs I'm interested in and like really try with school and make a community there and keep busy and embedded. And I feel like it's really crazy how time has kind of marched me here through my own sort of proddings and ended up with this perspective. Because I remember my last year of university in the States, I just wasn't there. And like mentally, I was just not there. I wasn't embedded. I didn't feel like a part of anything. And I wasn't intentional or present or awake, if that even makes sense. And I appreciate, you know, my past for all that it's taught me. And I'm not like, I wish things could be different, because
I'm really happy with where I am and I'm really grateful. I was so close to not coming here. I was so close to not picking up that phone call and booking like my slot on this program. And my life would be so much less, what's the word? I'm trying to, vibrant, if I hadn't. And I want a vibrant life. So anyway, that's my big spiel. I have to pack my bags and do my 4K walk back to the bus station. My bus is at 11 a.m. The fly is crazy. Especially as I said rubbish, but I have like bits from my hiking bag. I just didn't unpack anything last night. I guess that's another thing. It's like I don't want to come home and just like go on my phone. That's the thing. That's another beautiful thing about being busy. Is like I'm just not on my phone. I really don't want to be on my phone, but it's so easy to just like sit and be like, I've got some free time, let's scroll. But I could even feel my mood last night. Last night was like my first night just actually being on my phone again, and I hated it. So yeah, I don't know, it's like being on my phone makes me feel like lonely, and I don't like that, because when I'm on my own I'm not lonely. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, we'll chat, but for now I need to pack this bag one more time. You have no idea how excited I am to walk into my front door. It's apparently raining all week in Edinburgh, but you know what? That's my home. That's my little city, and I'm excited. And pack, and well, there's a lot of logistical things I have to do, but yeah. The fire is really sending me. I'm like, me and my swamp. But I don't know, I opened the window for 2 seconds and like 5 flies came in. This happened so much during the first week of our program because it was so hot, and kids would like keep leaving the door open, and we had like 50 flies. I'm not even joking, 100 flies, 1,000,000 flies. This fly will have the room long after I'm gone. Okay, against all odds, I've packed my room. Look at this. Okay, I don't look at it. And it's like 8:22. See, this is the pros of not sleeping, is my bus is at 11 a.m. so gotta have a little snack and start ambling. I don't want to carry my bags. So maybe it's a good thing we're gonna take our time. A bit nervous though, because I'm wearing ankle socks in the long grass. I'm just so like tick averse. Also, I feel like it's gonna be a bit damp. I get into the travel mood, or like I know I have a big travel day. Part of me just dissociates. So I'm beginning the dissociation of just like, okay, this step to this step, this step to this step, this step to this step, this step to this step. Like, not even thinking about home. She's so far away. Legend has it, by the end of today, I'll be in Eddie. Okay, guys, I've done enough procrastinating, but like the way my hips right here, the way they hurt. Please, what do you mean? Ugh. Okay, this isn't that bad. I just didn't pack it very well, so it's like more of a rectangle than normal, but this is me for my 4K walk. Goodbye. Goodbye. No one needs to see this. Not even me, but I have to. This is the halfway update. We have survived the uphill. Now it's just all the way downhill, but as you can imagine, pretty nice spot to take a break. So, had my beveraginos. I'm just gonna sit a minute. Not a bad commute, I would say. Not at all a bad commute. I kind of like, I want to just keep looking at it because I want to take it all in, but I don't know how to take it all in because like, there's no sufficient amount of time that will like facilitate taking this in because it's just so incredible. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, at least I can watch this back and be like, what do you mean? You know? What do you mean? Like, look at these rolling, strolling hills, please, and all these paths. Wow, okay. Also, is that noise crickets? Because I've been telling myself that's crickets the whole time. It's making me feel better. Okay, it's time to descend into the town. So, one last little look. One last little appreciation. Thank you, mountains. Thank you, beautiful Poland. Like, what do you mean? You're
so beautiful and special and warm. Thank you. This is literally how I've been walking the whole way. I know, like, technically, you have two shoulders and technically they're the same or very similar distances, but for some reason this bag will only fit on my right shoulder. Like when I put it on my left shoulder, I'm just like immediately, you know. I am right-handed, so maybe it makes sense, but also, shouldn't it be the same? Shouldn't it? So I like put it on this side for like 5 seconds and then 2 hours here.